Testing, testing. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know why it's this particular. What happened to my thumbnail? Am I tripping? All right. All right. Also, apologies for the dim light. I, I have to work. I have to make do with what I have right now. So for the moment, you're just gonna see me like this, and we'll just continue. This shit is in 1080p. So, Jesus. All right, we're gonna make do what we got. Let me change. Let me try out some of the. All right, chapter 1167. Edith's son. Cover requested by Ideal Sanji. A cat is scalded for stealing a book, but Jenna and Nunchko aren't mad because it reminded them of Nami. A post God Valley world. 33 years ago, 5 years after God Valley, I could have sworn pirates were approaching off the shore. Hmm. But there was something huge and shadowy emerging from the mist behind them. The Floridian Triangle? I heard somebody said that was Emu. The underwater prison impaled down. Everything just went kaboom after that. Our ship was in ruins before we knew it. We were nothing but fish food. Sure, it wasn't a Sea King attack. Sure it wasn't a Sea King attack? No way. It was shaped like a human. Hmm. Is it the Floridian Triangle? Or the mystical things, or the like that mysterious silhouette from uh, what's that shit name again? Thriller Bark. Don't tell me you were in the infamous water of the Floridian. Called it. 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 Shit. Floridian triangles from Thriller Bark. Oh wow. Okay, so we're now finally getting some more info on the Floridian triangles now. Oh shit. Okay. Fat chance we don't fish near that region. Hmm? Everyone knows to avoid it. Anyways, that monstrous thing was definitely human like. Oh, so they didn't went to the Floridian Triangle. But it was something of that nature. Damn it. I thought we was finna get some some intel. During the period, a rumor began to circulate among the Grand Line countries. They said a monster lurked deep in the foggy seas targeting pirate crews. Oh, well, this is fucking Harold? Or Harold? This had to be. Yep. Yep. Dang. Damn. So the monstrous human is just Harold. I mean, yeah, figured, yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, the identity of the monster was none other than Harold. Few who sailed those waters had ever seen a giant with their own eyes. So to them, he was nothing less than a very abdomen of fear. Harold now worked in the shadows to back up the navies as part of his atonement for the last 1,000 years of history. Man, if only if he knew. If only if he knew. Hmm. Meanwhile, the pirates who had gone their separate ways after God Valley continued to rise in prominence and over the next decade or so. Each of them would peak to become a defining a defining face of their generations. Big Mom, Whitebeard, and Kaido. Kaido with a beard and a tattoo. Wait, wait, did he already had the tattoo at the time? No. No, he didn't. Most of these pirates simply clash over territories. So we have Ochoko and Golden Lion Shiki. No John, no Silver Axe, no Gil Bastard, no Ganzui, no Gloriosa, no Stussy. None of them niggas. Just these five. These particular five, at least. However, one crew broke through all the others. Yep, and achieved a feat long believed impossible. They circumnavigate the entire world. Goldie Roja. They were hailed as the crew of the King of the Pirates, Gold Roger. The public execution of the captured pirate king was meant to serve as a spectacle, a display of world government's power. However, so yeah, we have Gold Roger, Rayleigh, fucking Scopper Gabon. He looks like John, even though I know that's not John, but he's there. Buggy, the fuck? Buggy is somehow in the fray. So Buggy, they just scooped up Buggy somewhere. So we don't get like, okay, maybe we'll get a flashback from Buggy specifically. I don't know. And then obviously, we got Shanks. Wait, where's Crocus? Where's my boy? Oh no, I'm tripping. He's right here. Oh shit, my fault. The world was plunged into even greater turmoil as countless souls get out in pursuit of the vast treasure Roger left behind in the One Piece. No one had no one had anticipated the advent of the Great Pirate Era. Navy headquarters found itself caught off guard. As a result, more than 10 giants were drafted into the Marines from all over the world. And in an effort to consolidate strength. And this is where we get John Giant and even people like Jaguar D Saul. Even someone like Saul got, drafted into this shit from all over the world. During this stretch of time, Harold waited on the Navy hand and foot. Did you see how huge he was? He's an ancient giant. I want to make him my slave. Hmm. And that very year, he was finally granted formal permission to visit the Holy Land. A shallow sea contract. A shallow sea contract? That is correct. Consider yourself the right hand of the God's Knight. God's steel. It is a great honor. Yo, he was a God Knight? Yeah. So instead of him being a slave, he was a God Knight. They actually went with him with this. So, okay. So even outcasts that are not, well, I can't say he's not royalty except because he is an ancient giant. He is ancient giant. So he is royal and he is the king of the giants, at least. King of Elbaf, sorry. So he does have royalty. But instead of making him a slave, they make him a God's knight. They were that generous. Really, God's steel. A shallow sea contract. There are three levels of contract. The shallow sea contract is more minor pact. The deep sea and deep sea contract are reserved for those who are to be bound fully to the true God. Only 13 individuals in the entire world receive that privilege. What do you mean by God? So there is a shallow sea, which he is that, and I'm assuming shallow sea is God Knights. So shallow sea is God Knights. Deep seas, I'm assuming that's like the Reverie. I'm assuming, and then the God Knights are these fuckers. The sorry, not the God Knights. The deep sea contract are these fuckers. The five are the Gorosei. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what it is. You will only come to know the greatest depths of this world on the day you become a full knight of God. Could Elbaf become a member of could Elbaf become a member nation then? Naturally, Harald. At the point, at that point, the entire world would be clamoring to welcome you. I'm grateful for this opportunity to prove myself. Wow. So they're actually, well, I know there's a catch. I have a feeling there's a catch, even though we've seen it happen somewhat before. But they're actually going through. They made him a god knight. Actually, wow. Ha! This fucker right here. This fucker right here. Mr. Fraudulent one. The Knight's Temple, Shangara, domain of the gods. Captain of the Knights of God, Figureland family, Saint Garland. What is the Great One planning? You're gonna obey us even though you're king of Elbaf? Of course, just say the word. What? Okay. You couldn't give me that type of power. So we have Summers. So we have Summers. We have a young version of we have a young version of Shamrock. We'll keep a long distance transponder. We'll keep a long distance transponder snail on hand and call if we have need of you. You'll be free to travel the surface world, but you are forbidden to speak of our dealings. Understood? Really, bro? Hey, Garland look kind of cool like this. With the goatee and the beard and shit, and even with this, Garland looks cool. He's still a fraud, but he's cool as shit though. I'll give him that. And this is young Shanks. I said Shanks. Oh my god. Shamrock. Virgil from Devil May Cry. This guy. "20 years ago, Ryugu Kingdom, Fishman Island. Bunch of laughters. Oh, he met fucking Neptune. That's I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. Neptune. Me too. Palgemon. Palgemon. That's what they call him. That's his nickname. Yeah. We both have our fair share of headaches, don't we? So he knows Neptune. They know each other. Huh. To be honest, I don't think your son is that bad deep down. Let's not forget what your youth was like. Well, when you put it like that, I'm just being brutally honest. Anyways, did I tell you a fortune teller predicted I'd have a daughter in 4 years, Jamon? Oh shit, the old girl, old mermaid girl. I forgot her name. When the time is right, when the time is right, why don't we betroth Loki to my future daughter? A mermaid. Oh shit. Yeah. A mermaid Shirahoshi and Loki would be one of the most it would be one of the most broken offspring I think I'll ever come across seeing. I'm not gonna lie. A ancient mermaid giant. And mind you, Shirahoshi is already big as it is. And Loki is definitely bigger than amongst his peers. I think he's bigger than Oars, I think. I think. So imagine the size of giants like those having an offspring. Not to mention an ancient giant that has the ability to speak to sea kings is fucking ridiculous. If you ask me. If you ask me. That's actually kind of insane. Ha! Now you're going too far. Cut it out. Hey, don't write her off so fast. She's not gonna be just any old mermaid. My daughter might well be born with a power no one else could ever hope to handle, Chaplain. Yep. Well now. That does sound like a perfect match. Let's have a toast. Yeah. An ancient giant merman that has the ability to control the Sea Kings is fucking broken. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. Jesus. Here's to the futures of my mischievous troublemaker and your little Mosa Mosa. As you can see, the sons. I forgot their names too, I ain't gonna lie. Don't call her that. She won't be shaggy. Shit. Shit. So, that same year, our library at Elbath. Don't mention it. You're welcome to live freely here, Saul. Oh, this is after the death being faked, I'm pretty sure. Thanks a bunch. Actually, there's one thing I'd like to ask. What is it? If we get other learned folks on Elbath to help, would you be willing to open a school here? A school, huh? That's a nice idea. And that's how the library of the Elbaf has been made. Sorry, not the library. That's how the school has been made when the Straw Hats first arrived there. And when we first found Cullen in them. And the giant owl, of course. Fisher Tiger, dude. Bro, we just passing through all the greats. 15 years ago, a major incident occurred at the Holy Land at Mary Joyce. My slaves are running away. That's insane. The cells are broken. Hurry, or do you want to be their pet forever? Huff huff. Fisher Tiger. This motherfucker. Who's this bitch? Damn it. Is that a God's Knight? Don't tell me you take one of these motherfuckers down. Is that Shanks? I keep saying Shanks. Shamrock? Huh? Listen, the armory will be left unlocked for you. I'll tell you the location. The fuck? Who? Who the fuck is this? 15 years ago. Wait, how old is Shanks? Because this can't be Shanks. It looks like Shanks. It looks like Shanks. But I don't think it's Shanks. I could be fucking wrong here. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he's helping. It probably is Shanks, actually. It probably is. How old is Shanks? Yeah. Gunpowder. Hurry, big sis. Sandersonia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Boa sisters. And that's fucking Koala. There's someone out there. Someone fighting free. I don't know. God damn. Someone fighting to free us from this hell. Hurry, Koala. You have to run. This attack on the Holy Land was carried out by Fisher Tiger in the wake of this incident. How old? Oh, this has to be Shanks then. The dude previously has to be Shanks then. Because Bo is around the same time. Fisher Tiger was around the same time Bo was. Was that ever stated? Hold on. Why do I thought that the Fisher Tiger incident was like a long ass time ago for some reason? By Fisher Tiger in the wake in the wake of this incident, he would go on to become captain of the Sun Pirates. Sounds like it was pretty rough. They say someone with the government must have left the armor open for them. Now it's up to us to find the culprit. I can't wait to execute them. There's someone I want to introduce you to, Harold. Huh? His name is Shank. His name is Shanks. What? Hold on. He's Shamrock's younger brother. They were separated a long time ago due to circumstances. So this nigga came back? The fuck? He came back. So wait, okay, no, wait a minute. So Shanks came back. He came back at one point. So the guy, so the dude who's okay, shit. So the dude who released or broke the shackles of Fisher Tiger, that was him. He was helping these guys on the low. So I'm already saying this right now. Shanks went back to to become a part of the God's Knights to infiltrate and help to free the slaves on the low. He Shamrock. That's actually, had that ever been stated? Holy shit. Okay. So that dude up top was Shanks. They were separated a long time ago due to circumstances. He suffered many hardship in the surface world. If he were to form a deep sea contract. Oh, so I was right. So wait, the deep sea contract? I believe he'd make a great asset on par with Shamrock. Wait, what is the deep sea contract then? Because I thought the shallow sea I thought the shallow sea contract was the God's Knights. Deep sea, is that just? I mean, Figureland is royalty, actually. Now that I think about it. For the time being, however, I've been given the rank of God Steels, just like you. Hmm? He given him that? I know I said the same thing when I first met Shamrock too, but I can't shake the feeling that I've met you before. Look at Lil Shanks. This man with a fucking scar. Blackbeard. Oh, is this a scar for Blackbeard? Is this the time around the time Blackbeard gave him that scar? I don't know what you're talking about. You're just some giant commoner from the surface. Don't act so familiar with me. I was blessed from birth with Figureland blood in my veins. It's an act. It has to be an act. I refuse to believe Shanks is like this. Or, well, obviously he's not, because we know what he is older years now. Have no doubts. I'm going to become a knight of God before you. Guess I mistook you for someone else. Huh. I'm assuming this is around the time that him and Blackbeard had a squabble,
and he got that scar on his eye. Look at these fuckers. Shamrock and Shanks. Look at him. I know Shanks is left-handed. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yo, I forgot what chapter it was. I forgot what chapter it was, but there was a chapter in Elbaf where Shanks and Gabon was talking in like the little spring pool or whatever. And I remember on his severed arm, he had a tattoo of the world government the same way like Harald did. He was a part of the God Knights. I didn't even peep. I just peeped that. I just peeped that. He had the tattoo. All right, now I gotta find that tattoo now. Now I gotta find. Now I gotta find that chapter. Now I gotta find it. If anybody can show me the chapter, please let me know. Yo, wow, he was a God's Knight member. Holy shit! Come on, Shamrock. I wish to deepen my knowledge of the Holy Land, and I shall apprehend that traitor to claim the credit I deserve. Are there any leads? It can wait till your wounds are fully healed, Shanks. Look at these two. Look at these two studly beat. So just off of this and this alone, I know Shanks is left-handed. Shanks uses sword. Shanks strongest hands is his left hand, and he uses swords properly as left hand. I'm assuming he's right-handed, just for the sake of it. You cannot fathom the anguish of having the last 24 years of your life wasted. He's 24 in this. They're both 24 in this. How old is Shanks again? Shanks is like 30, 33, 32, 33, right? No wonder the rest of the world seem so alien to me. God, God Steel devotee. Figureland family Saint Shanks. Saint Shanks. Figureland Shanks. Knight of God, Figureland family, Saint Shamrock. I what the fuck? I hated everything down there. This has to be an act, right? This has to be an act, right? Chad, am I tripping? I can't be because he's the dude who set Fisher Tiger free, yes? Or no? That okay. And he's just thinking because he definitely has seen him somewhere. That same year, the fishing village on Elbaf. It's no good. My medical knowledge is too limited. Hmm. Let's call Harold and see if he can get us in touch with a more skilled doctor. Don't. He's got a lot on his plate now. That's the point of fostering a network with the world government. If we don't use it. Oh my god. Don't tell me yo, I just made a video on TikTok about, you know, hold on. I can recover on my own. You keep saying that, but you're getting weaker than by the day. You have to get better. You have to get better. Harrell will be heartbroken if you don't know that. If you don't know. If you don't, you know, Meto, keep the tavern open. No way. How can I win? You're this sick, Ida. Meto? Mato? Whenever Harold's home, he always goes straight to the elders and beg them to allow you to legally marry. That fool, he knows I'm happy with my tavern. I enjoy befriending sailors from all over the world. You got an ugly nose though. It may not be much, but I feel like I'm helping Harold by doing that. What the fuck? Hey, foreign hag. What? Loki, cook up this meat for the old hag, will you? The tavern is my main hangout spot. I want her to reopen it. What the fuck? So, okay, clearly he's still calling her a hag, but he demands the tavern to reopen it. So it's either he likes her or not. Good grief. That troublemaker has grown out of hand. I'm glad you've been able to keep him in line. Even with Hydruden and his friends away, looking for a doctor, your boys really love you. Okay, so okay, so Loki does care for her in some type of way then, just in the way that he could. And Hydruden's on a mission to find a doctor. Boy, find Crocus. Like, where's Crocus in this entire time? Crocus be bullshit. Everyone's blowing up, everything blowing this out of proportion. I'll be fine, but it does make me smile. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I gotta not see the other part. This is a mad ass double page spread. Elbath Alcohol Village, hometown of Loki's birth mother. What did you just say? We were talking about how utterly unbearable it'll be to let that foreign bitch is crazy. I have to see the official translation because there's no way he just said that. To let that foreign bitch worm her way into the royal family. You're with us, right, Loki? We're Estrid's relatives. She was Harold's true wife. We can't let anyone have a claim on our inheritance. The fuck? That's why I slipped her a dose of. You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! I slipped her a dose of poisons. This stuff is fatal. Her days are numbered. Mato, we can't hold off on ringing Harold O anymore. We may not be related by blood, but I see him the same way I do her Hydruden. Loki is still my cute little son. Oh shit. Loki, hey, Ida isn't really gonna die, right? Oh shit. I still remember my birth mother. She hated me. She had me thrown into the realm of the dead. Who gives a shit about inheritance? Your whole family is nothing but trash. Now answer, Ida won't actually die, right? She's I bet you must get pretty lonely, right, Loki? Wouldn't it be better to stay with us? The only mother I ever known. His true feelings pour out. Chapter 1167 end. And no break. No break. Hmm. Interesting. There's a lot to unpack from this. There's a lot to unpack from this, actually. Hey, let me see these. The backstory is fire, but damn. Can we move can we move the arc? I need to see Luffy clap. What the fuck? Celestial cheeks. What the fuck, Skedoodle? Yeah, Shenmue mentioned to Loki that he returned at some point. But why? I mean, I'm assuming to free the slaves. Cause I'm now for sure. It's for a fact. This is Shanks. Without a doubt. This is Shanks for sure. Oh, fuck me. Holy shit. Damn. I didn't even remember he was that old. Shanks is 39. Oh, shit. Shanks was 39. The age when he first debuted is 27. Sorry, not when he first debuted, I'm tripping. Shanks is 39. Okay, I'm tripping. Why I thought why I thought he was younger. For some reason. I completely forgot. Buddy's been here for some time now. So 24 years. Shanks was 24 in the flashback that we just saw. So that was 15 years ago. That was 15 years ago. Mmm. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I don't know what chapter this is, but I know I'm seeing this right now. So yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is when he was talking to Gabon. He had the tattoo. And of course I figured it was something to do with uh what you call it? The God's Night or whatever, but or the Holy Land, but that's crazy. So he was around the time Fisher Tiger was out here roaming his way to freedom, while along the way freeing the Boa sisters. While at the same time, Jaguar D Soul, post death, made the school that we saw current timeline. Meanwhile, this nigga Harold know Neptune. Meanwhile, Buddy out here is a God Knight. I think this is the craziest part. Him being a God Knight, God Steel. This is a long ass chapter. I just realized that actually. That's a lot to take from this. And obviously his feelings got out. Which I can already tell that was gonna happen eventually. Hmm. That's insane. Also, that hammer, I think that hammer changes every day.
titanium and more Angela, man. Damn. So okay. So damn, where do we go from here? Cause we still have Blackbeard. Wait, okay, so maybe I might be wrong then. Maybe this wasn't from the Blackbeard fight. Because there was no Blackbeard mentioned here. He said, I wish to deepen the knowledge of the Holy Land. Wounds are fully here. Then who the fuck? It had to be. I can't think of anybody but Blackbeard. Reasonably speaking. Also, their fit is fire. Their fit is fire. Personally. Also goes for Garland too. Let me see what the hell he looks like. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Alright. So Heat Grow. I can't wait for the color scheme. This shit gonna look so clean. This shit finna be looking so clean. But yeah. Anywho, that's it. I'ma head out. I think Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi finna come in the next few like hours or so. So I'll wait on that. But until then, until next time, I'm gonna continue making. What the fuck? I don't know. Man, I need this shit. Okay, cool. I'm gonna catch y'all later.